Okay, so today was a day that I've been looking forward to for a long time. I'm a third-degree black belt in Taekwondo, and so I was pretty excited to see that one of the workouts in P90X is Kenpo. I'm pretty fired up about it, except I woke up this morning, bright and early, pulled out the DVD, put it into my PlayStation 3, and it proceeded to not play. I was very frustrated, so I took it out, looked at the disc. The disc looked perfect, but it would not play. So I then put it into my MacBook to see if it would play there, and a message on the MacBook kept popping up that said that it was trying to skip over the bad parts and it wouldn't play. I put it back in the PS3 again, my Blu-ray player, and over again it said that the disc was unreadable. So it turns out that that one is unreadable, as is the Core Synergistics DVD of my set. So I was pretty fired up at that point. Mad, not fired up as in, woo, let's go work out. Because it's hard for me to get up in the mornings to work out as it is. And then I wake up, the one singular workout that I was the most excited to be able to do, and the disc is bad. So that wasn't good. So I called the number on the back of the box to hopefully get somebody to get it replaced, and they did that, but it was kind of a long conversation because either the person is in India, or is from India, or is raised by Indians, or is just playing a really mean trick on me because he sounded Indian, and I didn't understand him, and he didn't understand me, and it was a hard conversation. My coach, Matt Mahaley, assures me that the call center has been moved to California, which that's great, good for them, but why would they move it to California and then hire people that are Indian that don't speak English? Whatever. But they did say that they're going to mail them out, and that it would take 5 to 7 business days, which put me in another conundrum. What do I do? Because I'm going to be flying out a week from today to go to Fort Worth. Tracy will be at home. But I'm going to be out of town, so that means I won't get to do Kenpo again. Or will it? I'll tell you in just a minute how I overcame that solution. So I got on Facebook and texted Matt, my coach. By the way, if you want to contact him, his website is dynamicfitness.com, and that's dynamic with a K. Look him up. Matt's a great guy, great coach. I've known him since college and really believe in him, and he's seen great success with P90X. But back to the subject at hand, he said try the Kenpo X DVD. It's got a little bit of everything in it. I put it in. It was a great workout, except for one thing. We started up, and if you've been watching my blog and been following it, you'll see that, well, the very first workout was yoga. And so that put me in a bad place. I was just mad as a bag of rattlesnakes at that point. And thankfully, we moved through the yoga pretty quickly. And then we did get to do some of the Kenpo and Kenpo X. And I'm telling you, I kicked and punched harder than I have at some of my own testings. But that was good. It was a lot of fun. I got a good workout, sweated a lot, burned off a lot of calories. So that's a good solution. Anyway, I get to work and decide that my other DVDs are in danger of getting scratched because they come in this cardboard folio, and there's no padding for the DVDs. They just sit in here and are kind of in this cardboard thing, and I thought, well, you know, if I'm taking those in and out every day, they're going to get scratched. I really ought to import those into my MacBook or copy them or something. So I called up an old high school friend of mine, Jose Castillo. His website is thinkjose.com, and he's a great tech guy, and he mentioned a program to me that I'm going to mention to you now, and it's called Handbrake. And it's a completely free program that will allow you to rip DVDs into your computer. I only recommend it for legal purposes. It's only if you own the DVDs. It's completely legal. But then don't, you know, if you do that, don't go take that file and then burn a DVD and sell it. Y'all, folks, that's not right. It's piracy. It's theft. And in my case, I just want to be able to work out. But Handbrake did something really cool. I put the Kenpo X in just to see, and my MacBook still couldn't read it. But Handbrake was able to pull that information off the DVD, so I now have a digital copy of the Kenpo X while I wait on the DVD to come. So all is not lost. I'm still very disappointed I didn't get to do the Kenpo X today, but I did get to do a P90X workout today, and that's the point that I want to bring up today. The point that I've been trying to make through this whole process. You know, I'm making mistakes. I'm not keeping up. I didn't like the yoga. I did it anyway. I wasn't able to do the Kenpo, but I worked out anyway. I brought it. And sometimes, folks, in real life, that's just what you have to do. You have to modify and move on. So anyway, just some references I mentioned. Matt Mahaley at dynamicfitness.com. That's dynamic with a K. ThinkJose.com if you're looking for tech stuff. Also, LockerGnome.com is a great website. That's Chris Perillo, and he can be found on YouTube. And, of course, you've got my website. These are people that I'll trust. And the program that I used to rip those DVDs, it's free, and it's called Handbrake. Thanks, and I'll see you tomorrow.